It's on. It's live.
Okay. All right. All right, chat. Can you confirm that we are live?
No, they don't have to
Hey,
confirm. It's
everybody.
we're live. It's right up at the top. It says in
I want
broadcast.
confirmation.
It's
You
there's
never
a right,
know.
look right above your head, Duke. It's like
I see
live,
that,
16
but
seconds. No, we're live.
Matt's router was blinking that it was on, but was it?
Oh, well, that's a fair
All right.
point.
Geez, that took what? How many seconds? 20 seconds?
It didn't take long.
Well, there we go. I hear yay. Yeah, I guess we're live.
Yeah,
So welcome everyone. We have a couple people already in the chat. Mother Brain and Bill. Thanks for giving us another shot at this live stream event that I hyped up so much. So for those of you who don't know, Chris and I do a podcast, the Retro Nonsense Podcast, and a staple of the podcast is Matt's Beat the Bandy Challenge. And we came to a tie this time, and we thought we'd settle it with an event playing Balloon Fight, which was a game that him and I were very, very close with each other on. We battled it out down to the last minute, and we thought it'd be a good game to play for this. So that's what we're here to do.
Trying to think.
Mother Brain,
Wow.
go ahead.
How long ago was it that we played Balloon Fight for the Beat the Bandy
You know what?
Challenge? That was
I
quite,
think
that
that
was over
was
a year ago, probably.
that was one of the first. That was the first NES game, wasn't it?
Maybe.
I think you picked a couple of
I
Atari
did.
games
I started with a
first.
bunch of Atari games. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was the first NES game that you picked.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been quite a while since we actually battled this one out. Hey Sarah, how you doing? Thanks for joining us. Everybody's eager to see how this one's going to turn out. So
Yeah, it's a good question from Bill. Do you have your excuse chickens ready in case Matt takes the advantage? Chickens can come in and break up
if
the
anyone didn't see the collectors from last night, you have to check it out. There's a moment where there was what I call the chicken incident that happened, and it was hysterical. Chickens got out, mayhem ensued. I interrupted the podcast or the live stream with wrangling some chickens in my room that came into my retro room. It was a whole thing. So it was quite funny. Aside from that, it was a good show too. So go check it out. Me and Matt were on there with Bill. So good times always, but
Yeah.
it was quite funny. So Bill was saying, Matt, you didn't hear this, but he said if I brought one of my chickens up here and put the controller in front of him, he probably would win the balloon fight. That's just what Bill said.
Really, Bill
Oh,
said that.
you know,
Yeah, you have
Bill bet on. He actually
Bill's
bet
Team
on.
Bandy.
Yeah,
Bill's
he
Team
bet on
Bandy.
that.
So
I
he
think
did
he's
not
changed
say
his
that.
mind. I think he's changed
Yeah.
his mind.
Yeah. Well, me and Bill got a big bet, $50 bet. If I win, he sends me 50 American, and if he wins, I send him 5 Canadian. So,
Is that the going trend rate for the Canadian versus American? Who knows?
Well, I
right
send
now?
him 5 American, which would be 5 Canadian, 50 Canadian. Who the hell knows? They're not getting anything. They got no money. Bill never pay up.
So Matt, you mentioned I think we have played quite a few black box games.
Yeah.
For your challenge, you have an affinity for them, I think, which I do as
Well,
well. I love the black box games.
Yeah, I like them, and the fact that they're more of a score-based challenge,
Yeah.
that they kind of just lent themselves good to the Beat the Bandy. So
Yeah.
and
Now,
but Balloon Fight was one that I grew up playing a lot. My best friend had it, and we played it together a lot. But I that month that we played, I got really, really good. Well, we both did, and we
Yeah.
both rolled the score over, and
Yeah, that was fun.
yeah, I'm
That was the first time that I really realized how insane this could get and how
yeah.
closely we were matched. I mean, but I think both you and I are very competitive.
Yeah,
You
it
know,
was
I don't
down
get
to the
crazy
wire
with it,
too.
but
You
yeah,
you put one
I
in,
think it
and
was.
like I didn't have any more runs in me. I was just so over it.
I think it was the final night. We were both like
Yeah, it
trying to
was the
best each
final
other.
night.
I mean, it was really intense. But oh, there's Kevin.
Yeah. Hey, Kevin.
Hey,
There you
Kevin.
go.
Thanks for
You guys
joining
power
us.
back on.
Yeah. But do you remember all the black box games that we've played so far in the Beat the Bandy challenge? If I recall, it was this one, Balloon Fight, Popeye,
Popeye.
Wrecking Crew, um, Wild Gunman, right?
Kung Fu.
No, Kung Fu.
Kung Fu?
Yeah, I forgot Kung Fu.
I did
Not
too.
Wild
No,
Gunman,
not
but
Wild Gunfin, but Hogan's
Oh,
Alley.
Hogan's Alley.
yeah,
Hogan's
Hogan's
Alley.
Alley. This guy
Hogan's
here.
Alley.
Yeah. So what,
Yeah,
6?
but we did the Game C version of Hogan's Alley,
Yeah,
where it's
yeah.
with the cans.
Yeah, where you're flipping the cans, which I had never played that before. That was pretty fun.
Yeah,
That was
that's
fun.
pretty much what I played that version or that mode as a kid. And what I found interesting playing these black box games for these challenges is if I didn't have an incentive to keep going to get the high score, I never would have put as much time into these games otherwise. And in doing so, I realized that there's more to the games than I would have realized. There's more nuance in them. The better you get, the farther you get, and you start to realize things that you probably wouldn't realize had you not put that much time into the games. Especially what I noticed that big time with Balloon Fight and Popeye. I was shocked with Popeye and how much fun I had with that game. That was really challenging and fun to get good at.
That was one I never played back in the day, and
same with me.
Yeah. So I've said this before, but I'm very grateful for this series that you've created because it does Yar's Revenge is an example for me. I've always loved that game, but I've never flipped the scoreboard like that. So that was a really cool thing that I was able to do because of this challenge. Was I was playing and got so good at
garbage
it
at that game.
I love that game. That's always been one of my favorites. So I have a lot of time in that one, but it was really cool that I was able to flip the scoreboard for the first time. And I wouldn't have done it if it wasn't for, this challenge. So that's really cool. And I've, a lot of like the cartridge club games and stuff. Love the club and all, but some of those modern games, I can't beat those in a month. I can't put 30, 40 hours in a game. So the fact that we exclusively kind of focus on retro games is much more my lifestyle and my interest right now. So I do appreciate the types of games that you pick. So
Maybe.
So, do you know how many black box games were released, guys? I'm sure you guys do. Total.
20. I believe it's 29 in the States, but 30 total with Devil's. There was one that was Devil's World never made it to America because it was too scary for the religious people.
Well, yeah, it had like some religious connotations in it.
It had crosses and stuff in it. They didn't like that.
That was a Miyamoto game too, right? Didn't he program that?
It's a really good game too. That would be a fun.
I've never played.
I haven't either.
Yeah, it's good. I got it, but you can get it. The cheaper way to get it is to get it through the Famicom and even if you bought the converter, it'd be cheaper than buying the cart. Cart's a few $100 now.
And what's it called?
Devil's World.
I don't know if I'm familiar with that at all.
It's kind of maze-like, little kind of like Pac-Man, sort of. It's got the screen kind of shifts and stuff. When you go one way. Yeah, a little scrolling, but it's a good game. It should have came over. They should have figured something out with it, but they were just like, eh.
Yeah, because they altered a lot of other games for that religious imagery. Castlevania, they altered with crosses and stuff like that. A couple other games, so that was something they were used to doing. Of course, that was
but Konami did that, so it was more like they altered it to get it on the system. Where Nintendo's just like, we'll just sell something else. They didn't care.
Yeah,
they were selling a lot of Marios. They didn't give a shit.
Now, do both you guys collect the black box games? I know Chris has a whole collection, so I'm sure he has them. Matt, do you have a whole collection of black box?
Yeah, I have every one except for Stack Up.
Okay. I've got a majority of them. I don't have Stack Up. I don't have Donkey Kong. I think that was kind of a rare one, isn't it?
Donkey Kong Junior Math.
Junior Math, yeah.
Yeah.
The regular Donkey Kong isn't rare. I mean, it's kind of going up in price, but I wouldn't say.
Yeah, I don't have that. The only one that I have is the Donkey Kong Classics. I think it's called.
It's the same game, except they add they just combine all the games together.
Right. So yeah, the more rare ones I don't have, but I have almost all of them. But and then there were of course the silver box games that the Rad Racer, Kid Icarus, and Metroid.
Right.
Some people will throw in there with the black box releases, but obviously they're not black
Well,
boxes.
they technically, and then you can even put Zelda in that.
Zelda, yeah.
Yeah, and even to a little bit of degree, Tyson didn't take too much longer for that to come out too.
I was gonna ask you that because I have my box stuff. Like you can see it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it looks like a black box game.
Yeah, I mean, it was right
besides the cover, but
because the thing is anything post 87, like I think September, November, something like that, went to the three screw oval seal, and Tyson has a 5-screw variant, very rare. It's almost impossible to find, but there is a 5-screw Tyson, so it is in the black box era of games, and it has the same design to the box. So I would say that's kind of an unofficial black box.
Even ice hockey too. Ice hockey.
Ice hockey's another one.
That same. It's just it's blue.
It's blue.
RCU Pro-Am a little bit, kind of similar. I mean, a lot of the Nintendo titles, they kind of have the same spine, which I like. I think it's cool that way.
So there were 17 original black box releases. Were you guys aware of that? But at launch.
Right.
Yeah. Do you guys know what they are or what's excluded from that 30 game list? I guess is most people say there were 30 black box releases, but
there's 30 with Devil's World.
Okay, is that what it is?
Right. There's 29 in the States though.
So it looks like Balloon Fight was
31. I could be wrong about that.
I think it's 31 or something.
Yeah,
like that.
You know what? I think you're right. It is 31. Anyways, but Devil's World should have been it because if you look at it, it's the same label, same scheme. Their box looks like their black box versions.
Yeah, so I made some notes here. Later, they added the in 1986 and 1987, they added Balloon Fight, Donkey Kong Jr., Donkey Kong 3. See, I don't have Donkey Kong 3 either in my collection.
That was a little weird. I think
it's just later.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like an expensive.
I mean, they're all starting to become harder to find, but I wouldn't. It's probably in the 20 range.
Gyromite, Duck Hunt, Gumshoe, Mario Brothers, Popeye Pro Wrestling, Slalom, Soccer, Super Mario Brothers, Urban Champion, Volleyball. Those are the ones that were released after the initial.
Yeah, Urban Champion. Out of those, Urban Champion and Volleyball and Clue Clue Land are really harder to find, especially the boxes. They're going up there in price.
It was a little bit harder for me to find. I found that one at a convention.
Yeah, I found that one later too, and paid maybe $20 or $30 for it. But I did get that one later as well. But that's one of the original 17. Yeah.
Pro Wrestling. Sometimes I forget that that's a black box game because it's out of the black box games. That one's one of the more refined.
Really good. Yeah, very polished. That was always one of my favorites too. That music is great. It's so fun too. Very polished.
Have you ever finished that? Like actually beat it?
I might have. I don't remember, to be honest with you.
So for years, I didn't realize this. But have you finished it, Chris?
Yeah, when I was a kid, we had it. Well, we rented it.
Beat it one time, and then ask you to defend your title. For years, I just never. I'm like, I'm not going to do it again. But if you do it over again and you defend your title, once you go through all the wrestlers again, it unlocks a wrestler that you've never wrestled before. I think it's called it's like a tiger mask, I think is his name. But that's the only time you can. That's the only time you see him, and he has all the wrestlers' movesets.
Oh, that's cool.
That's pretty cool.
I've tried to make it to him, and I can't do it. So
get good.
Maybe, that's a no one. I attempted to do it one night, and I didn't go back to it. But maybe that could be a Beat the Bandy challenge.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, that'd be a really fun one for sure. So I did a Twitter poll, prior to the original attempt at this live stream. I can't figure out how to pull it up, but I was asking
Wait, we tried to do this once before.
You don't remember? You must have blocked that out, Matt. but I can't figure out how to bring it up on my Twitter. I was just going to show it on the screen. Maybe Chris can figure that out. You know how to pull up a poll that I did?
I mean, I could go to your Twitter and look
Yeah.
at all your posts.
What, just scroll through them, you mean?
Yeah, just go to tweets and replies and just go through it. And
What was the
kind of
poll?
laborious. Who was going to win? Balloon fight.
Oh,
And I don't remember what the
Alright.
results are. It may have been slightly skewed in my favor, but I don't remember for sure.
Keep
Let's see if I
talking.
can find it.
Yeah, it said 100. Said 100%
100%?
Duke. 9 votes.
Oh.
100% to Duke. Man, that's real, dude.
Twitter says
Oh my
it.
god, that's.
Can you see who voted?
Maybe
That's private.
I can't, but maybe
you can't
Duke
disclose
can.
privacy. That's against the retro nonsense rules.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So that just shows that Bill's probably playing both sides of the fence. He's wanting to bet on you to try to get your favor, but he's sneaking behind your back, telling everybody that he doesn't think you can win. Yeah, I mean, he's not. Kevin's completely right. This is the longest setup to beat off.
Yeah. Well, maybe the audience is getting eager. Should we just jump right into it?
Let's do it.
All right. So
I'm going to play my Nintendo.
We're playing this via the Nintendo Switch, obviously, because we're going to play it online here. Now, I've only ever played one game online, and that was with Matt 2 nights ago to practice. It wasn't this. It was a different game. We played ice hockey. But there were a couple moments where it glitched for a second or two, so hopefully it won't give us a problem, but whatever. It is what it is. I guess we have the same advantage regardless, so let's see here. So I got to remember how to invite him in and everything. Let's see here.
Oh, man.
Yeah, you got to go through this again. All right, so if I do that and go to game selection, there we go. So play online. Yes. Do that. So Matt, what controller are you using?
Oh,
Your
he's
Switch Pro?
He's just using it straight up.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna lose.
No, he's using the Joy-Cons built. He's just holding his Switch.
Yeah, that's. Here we go.
Is that amateur hour? Is that what you're saying, Duke?
Yeah. Let's see what I got here. Look at that. So if I win, what I'm doing is I'm giving you an out, Matt. So when I win, you can say, "Well, I had the better controller." So you're welcome.
Okay.
That's why I'm saying that. Okay, so I will do this. And now, did you get the invite?
Yeah.
Okay. So
whoever has the most points when it's over, that's
so here's how this is going to work. Honestly, whoever dies is going to lose, because then whoever's left is just going to rack up a few more points. So it's really all about surviving.
Whoever's left has to rack up more points, because if one person dies with more points and the survivor does not exceed those points, then the dead person wins. So it's whoever has the most points. We got to keep it simple, right?
Yeah, Matt. This is Matt does the rules. So
Matt does that. It's whoever has the highest point total.
Yeah, but I mean, whoever dies first is.
But technically, it's points, right? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying that it should be points, correct?
Yeah.
I mean, that's been the spirit of the Beat the Bandy challenge.
Yes.
If he beats you, knocks you out of the game, and you have let's say 50,000 points, and he dies with 40,000, you still lose.
Yeah.
Or you still win. I mean, he loses, you win.
It's whoever has the most points. My point is, for the most part, whoever drops out first is going to lose, because we're going to be neck and neck with points for the most part anyway, or close to it. So whoever loses is probably, or whoever dies is probably going to lose. But
in theory, but we'll see, dude.
In theory, but yes, technically, it's whoever has the most points.
Whoever has the most points
will win. So are we ready for this?
Hang on.
You say hang on.
Wipe my hands. My hands are a little sweaty.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Now, Matt, I have not practiced this. I have not been playing this.
Me either.
You're in the same boat. Okay. So
I'm here.
coming
The
at this
last
fresh.
the last time I played was for the Beat the Bandy
Yep.
challenge.
Okay. So I will, if you're ready, Matt.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. This is it. I'm going to hit Matt. Chris, I'm relying on you to entertain them because I'm going to be hyper focused.
Yeah. You guys just watch the screen, and I'll make fun.
I'm going to.
Go ahead.
Yes. Okay. So. Okay. So I'm red, right? Okay.
Uh-oh.
Matt, you better.
Well, looks like Matt's got the early advantage here.
Does he? Look at that. Oh, Matt. No.
Oh, not too soon. Uh-oh.
I got distracted because I got all excited because Matt died.
Well, that sounds like excuses, Duke. You're gonna.
It is. It's an
Yeah.
excuse.
You're embarrassing the podcast, Duke.
Okay. Can't believe we both already died already.
Uh-oh. Look at him sneaking in there, getting another point. Man. I mean, Matt's Matt's got a strong showing right now. Oh.
Oh no shit.
Uh-oh. Man. Okay, so you're red, right, Duke?
Yeah, I'm red.
Okay, well,
Because
you barely.
Can we
just
hit each
took the
other in
lead.
this?
I don't know, but don't want to find out the hard way. I wonder if it would cost you a life.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah, Matt's making a little comeback here. Look at that. Boy, he's getting a lot of balloons on you, Duke.
Shoot. See, I'm going after Matt. He's going after the balloons.
Yeah, you might be wasting your time going after him.
I am.
There might not be no advantage. But it does kill the balloon. Look, he even got an extra 1,000. Oh man, he's gonna smoke you in this round. Woo! Look at that. A lot of roof hovering. You're right, Bill.
Roof hovering.
Oh man. I might have picked the wrong horse.
Oh crap!
Oh,
No!
You better be. Oh, look at
Roof
that.
hovering. Oh!
Uh-oh. There's a roof hovering. Bam. Oh, man. Duke, you're getting smoked. Woo! Man, that's a pretty hefty lead.
No!
Mother Brain, make sure no chickens are coming. Don't try to pull that technique.
Dang.
Dude, look at that. He's got a pretty stout 6,700 point lead. That's a fair point, Kevin. He is using the crummy controller. Woo! So I would imagine if you did knock the guy out, it probably wouldn't be a. Yeah, you. Oh, you did lose a life. I think that's game. Oh no, you can't come back. Okay, so you're not losing a life, but you can get temporarily knocked out of the round. And you get the points from killing, doing the balloons too. You get 1,000 points per balloon of the taking the other player's balloon. Look at that! Oh man! Woo! Boy, almost 10,000 point lead. I'm so glad Bill's a chicken didn't want to take me up on that bet. Man. They're smoking through these levels. Already in phase 8.
Close.
Oh, I hate those spinners. Oh no!
Oh man! Oh, we both are down to the last minute now. I don't know if you guys get extra lives in this game, but
No.
Forget. There's some amount of points, I think.
Not
well,
really.
you guys better be hoping because you're both down to your last man. Oh man!
Did I get him?
Yeah, that's a game over. So now we wait.
Not yet. Not yet. I gotta get more points on him. I'm still.
I know. Well, no, I mean it's a game over for Matt, but he's got a decent lead.
Oh
man!
God dang it!
I'm so glad Bill took me up on that bet.
So
I got
$50
so-
Canadian from Bill.
all right.
No
Matt.
2 out of 3. It's winner take all, 1 round.
That was
I'm
Matt's
not
rule.
for it.
I
You
bet you
wanna go
are.
again? I'm sure you are. You lost.
Now he is just adding insult to injury. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah.
look at him trying to run the score up on you, Matt. I mean, the floor is yours, Matt. What do you want
I
to say
can't
about
believe
this?
I got screwed.
Well,
I got ate by the
I'm not
fish.
going to say
and then
that
I
my
got,
strategy worked, but
Yeah, strategy.
got you all excited at first, and then I swept in, and hit you when you were down. So, will you officially announce this month's Beat the Bandy winner, Matt, please, with a very loud voice?
What? You want to play another round just for fun?
Sure.
Yeah.
Matt, you are the official Beat the Bandy. If you want to say that, if you want to alter the rules and make it a 2 out
I'm
of
not gonna
3
alter the
Can't
rules,
do
for
but
the
like,
sake
no,
of
no,
the
you
audience,
We can't
Yeah,
do
but-
that. No, it'd be
It,
horrible.
I
play
had
another
fun.
round
So
then?
let's play one more time.
Okay.
Man, you had such a lead, Matt.
I know.
You got cocky.
No, I didn't. I got.
You got
I
penisy.
got. Bad spot.
I'm already down a balloon, so
Down a balloon. Tie game though.
You know what's weird? Playing. I'm so used to starting these levels from the left side
Oh,
that I
here we
had
go.
like. No. I'm saying.
Here we go.
Oh, you son of a gun! You hunted me down.
I'm used to.
Sheila was.
That's what he's used to, Bill. Uh-oh. Here comes, man, you're getting trolled a little bit, Duke.
Who?
Well, Kevin
gonna-
thinks you should have downgraded to the same controller. See, I disagree. There was no parameters. The beat the
Maybe
Duke, the beat the Bandy challenge is whatever you got. So
Maybe maybe Matt had the advantage. I don't know. I mean,
That
this
is
controller
true.
doesn't. This controller's all right, but I mean, maybe his is better. I mean, nobody's ever said that there's anything wrong with the Switch Joy-Cons, right? I mean, everybody knows they're perfect.
right. I will say it's fair to say that you guys are very evenly matched at the game, though.
Yeah.
Oh,
that
yeah.
was-
You know,
That
what
was
I mean?
apparent
That
the
could have
first
went
time.
either way.
Whoa!
Bill stirring the shit, man.
What's Bill saying?
Well, he's saying that this will forever be in doubt because Duke didn't use the same controller.
Oh, give me
Oh.
a break. Oh, look at that. That was a cheap move.
Cheat move. Hey, you're just mad that you didn't do it. There you go.
Dang
it. Now watch Matt go on the run of his life right now. Look at that.
Well, see, I'm out.
Yeah, you're out. He's already won this round because it's over.
Yep.
He's already got a higher point.
He's already ahead of me. See how
but
well
see
we
that
are,
that does prove that he could have beat you with the controllers being the same one.
Yeah, so let's put that to rest right now.
Right.
The controller has nothing to do with it.
I mean, that is true. Bill is just bitter because he lost all that money to me. He'll never pay though, the cheap bastard.
2 out of 3, Duke. What do you say?
All right, one more. Did I lose a balloon already? Gosh. Seriously.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, you got so lucky on that one, Duke. He was on the... Oh, he got... Oh! He almost got you again, and then he almost turned the tables on him.
You got to get...
Uh-oh, he got the lightning.
Yeah, you got to get good with that screen wrap. You really got to know how to use that to your advantage. Come on!
Ah, dang it. Oof.
Dang it.
You.
Ooh.
You've got to be kidding me.
Wow.
Ooh, that was close.
Ooh, you're down to your last life, though.
I know.
Man, Kevin, that's brutal.
What's Kevin saying?
Why is Duke too scared to play Matt without the fancy controller? Oh, Duke.
I am not.
Duke, your reputation's taking a hit, buddy.
What is so fancy? This is a 1990s replica of a Super Nintendo controller. How is that fancy?
And
Matt's
yours is a wireless controller. Matt is hard lined in.
Oh, here we go. Okay, Chris.
So there could be a delay on Duke's controller.
There's a major delay. I've already detected it.
Yeah, see?
I don't even know.
Major delay,
it takes
says.
3 seconds for my inputs to take.
Man, well, I mean,
literally.
Case closed.
And Matt's playing with like a modern 2020s controller. I'm playing with a replica of a vintage controller. How is that the advantage?
Lightning got me. God dang it.
Now Kevin's
Matt,
accusing you of using safe states, Duke.
I have a pro safe states. I got a pro tip for you, Matt. I got a pro tip. Watch out for that lightning.
Yeah.
Bill asked the question.
It'll get you.
Why are you too scared to even try one round without it?
Without what?
Without your fancy controller, dude.
It's not fancy. He's got the fancy controller.
Right.
Stop chasing me, man.
Listen, don't attack me. I'm just reading the comments here.
Hey, I'll play. I'll play with anything.
No!
Yep.
Well, there's 2 out of 3.
Do I have the higher score already? Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay, so if anybody doubts at this point, at least you want to do the whole non-controller thing? What? You mean play with the Pro controller?
No. They're saying to play it with the Joy-Cons, but you would have to get your Joy-Con. I know. Well, you could. You could get that little adapter that comes with your Switch, and you put your Joy-Cons on it.
Okay,
that was dumb on my part. I shouldn't have. That was a rookie mistake. Yeah.
I got a pro tip for you, Matt. Watch out for the rookie mistakes.
Well,
right. Hey, let's play again one more time.
You know the best way to win is to have more points when the game's over, Matt. That's the secret to winning.
You know, I'm just going to die.
Kill yourself.
There we go. Don't feed the trolls. All right.
I like it how Bill, with the absolutely zero video game skills, is criticizing you, Duke. Well, what's your thoughts on that?
By the way, Bill and Kevin, whoever else is talking about the control, this game is played with a D-pad and one button. So there's no like controller advantage situation going on. Okay, it's a D-pad and a button. Okay, we're not using like the analog sticks and the triggers and all that kind of stuff that you would use.
Duke, let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Hang on a second. When you play, are you hitting the B button or the A button?
The B button.
B button, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I'm holding it in.
Kevin brings up the point that he thinks that Tara had the chickens ready to go if the controller thing didn't work.
They were, yeah. Yep, she had them up here, and they're in a little.
Duke likes that high road.
Well, I mean, I also like to win.
Mm-hmm.
The high road.
Get him!
Oh
get
shoot!
him.
No!
Zap!
Wait a minute!
Zap.
Both my balloons. And it...
Oh shit! Oh, sorry. Oh, I didn't realize that was so low.
5 minutes.
Oh, right. Do.
Oh man, controller gate. They're saying.
Okay, what do they want me to do? What do they want? What does the audience want me to do? Because
This is what they're wanting you to do, Duke.
Play it exactly how Matt's playing.
They'll get you upset.
Yeah.
Well, that too.
That's okay. So this is the fourth game we played, or fifth?
This is the fourth.
Okay. Oh, come on.
I think Matt's beating you every time in this little bonus game. Too bad the whole game wasn't like that, Matt.
Yeah,
you would be by far the winner.
And too bad he doesn't have the better controller and all kind of other things.
True.
Yeah. I hear you.
And the chickens. Don't forget the
chickens. Yeah, I got all kind of advantages.
See, why didn't Krista have some chickens ready, Matt?
We don't have that kind of space.
Oh, well, there's that.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Yeah, Tara brings up a point.
No.
Why don't Kevin and Bill have their own beat off?
That's true.
Kevin says this is it's like the time that the Yankees used aluminum bats.
Oh my gosh! You know what? I'll get out the power glove and I'll still beat them.
Oh, that's a bold statement right there.
Why don't you stop hovering around the top? Let's do some little work.
Because it makes me win. The power glove, I could probably actually use the power glove, like to play on it. Is yours glitching up? Because mine's like
a little bit
starting to stutter. Yeah. He got me by one that time.
You're being compared to the New England Patriots, Duke.
Oh, that's a low blow. Don't you dare. Who said that? Who said that?
Well, it's a combination of Kevin and Bill. Bill's saying you're deflating footballs. Kevin says you're the New England Patriots. Oh,
Mm-mm-mm.
boy, Matt's gonna smoke you in this round. Unless you do something quick.
Who, me?
Yeah, he's got a
I
pretty
just-
good lead on you. But you're both down
Yeah.
to your last man.
Yeah. That's true.
See, this is kind of where you've been blowing it, Matt. You've had this lead.
Yeah, see, I
Wow.
get under.
And you
I
let
get
this
under him like
snake
that.
get you like that.
And you want me to give up the high ground? I mean, it's what's
No,
making me
I
win.
was in a bad position there.
And did
Uh-huh.
Obi-Wan not teach you anything?
I've got the high ground.
Right.
Yes, that's where I learned that. Prequels.
Actually, Matt's the only bandit that's been beaten. Well, his son was too, even though he put up a good fight. His wife, when her one and only attempt, she smoked Duke at Tetris.
Yeah, she did.
You know, I won a few months ago.
Right, but the question was how many bandits have been beaten.
Oh.
So 2 bandits have been
I'm
beaten.
gonna get all the balloons this time. Ready? Watch.
Too
I'm
bad.
not gonna miss one.
Well, it's
Hey,
easy to get them
get
all
out
when
of
there's
there.
only one person on there.
Distracted me. He's doing
Whoa.
that. What was that noise?
How did you know to do that? That's pretty
I
funny.
didn't.
Oh, look at that! I got a bonus. How's that feel, Matt? Oh, look at that.
That's no problem. That's
Okay.
easy.
You want to go again, or
Sure.
okay, have you had enough? Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Oh,
We'll make this the final round. So what's it? 5-1.
Is pro wrestling on
4
this?
to
Can
1.
you guys play a head-to-head match in pro wrestling?
Yeah. Pro wrestling is on here.
Maybe
I
this
wonder.
should just become a segment.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh, come on.
Ah,
Oh.
dang it.
Son of a gun.
Oh, Matt, come on, dude.
Chris, it sounds like you're rooting for Matt. Are you
Well,
betraying me?
I mean, he's in California. The state pride going
but
on.
we're
here.
on
What's
this.
going on?
We're podcast partners.
Well, I listen. I bet you to win. So what is that? But I can't have the guy just like getting knocked out that quick.
It's my own fault. Nothing that Duke has done. My silly mistakes. Ah, dang it. Just like that.
Top Spot's got a he's got a good point. This is balloon fight, not balloon polite disagreement.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
I'm not joking at all, actually.
Oh,
When you
come on, Duke. Come on.
All right.
So Bill's basically saying that you're beating up on a handicap bandy. Like if this became a segment and each week you just
Has this gotten sad? Is that what it is?
yeah. Well, I think they're saying because you got this advantage with this super powered controller.
Wow. You know what? I'm getting the power glove out. With a U force. Remember that?
Yeah.
Fire!
You know what?
Fire,
No. Get the
fire.
rolling rock.
Yeah. I'll get the U force out. Flap, flap, flap. See if it works.
I wonder if it would. That would be funny.
Oh, 20 again. That we'll call that. Unless you want to play again.
No, it's okay.
All right.
You heard it here, folks. Matt is throwing in the towel.
I didn't throw in the towel.
The towel's
keep
been
playing.
thrown.
No, I would keep playing.
But you
wanna
keep
bring
losing
more
too,
shame
so
on
I
your
threw
family,
the
I
towel
mean.
in
Keep
too.
losing.
Well, thank you, Matt. That was fun. For me, anyway. I don't know about you.
It was. I'm ashamed of myself. Should have
No.
done better.
You did fine. You did fine. So Can you?
In the future, I suggest though in the future, if this situation happens again, where it's this style of game, we do make it a 2 out of 3.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, that was Matt's idea to say, because initially he said, let's just play balloon fight 1 round. No, just the first, whoever gets the highest score with 1 round wins.
Yeah.
No, I mean, no, it was a fair fight. It could have went either way. I'm just saying that might give us a better idea. You know, you got 2 out of 3. There's different pressures going on. Matt could rally, put the pressure back on you, or you could rally, you know, that kind of thing. So I think 2, especially with a game like this. I mean, if it was I don't know what other game would relate to this, but I mean, if you tie
this game was pretty much perfect for
for this kind for versus, a beat off for sure.
Yeah, so Matt, we never did have a game this month, and everybody was asking what the game of the month was for this month, and I was because all this got messed up.
Yeah.
So what today is the 22nd. What do you want to do here with the rest of the month? It's your Beat the Bandy challenge.
Let's just put this into June as well. I think about doing just another high score challenge again instead of beating a bunch of games. Okay. Do you have any suggestions on what you'd like to play? Because
anybody in the chat have a suggestion that maybe they'll join in this time. Maybe Bill or Kevin or Top Spot or
Bill.
You know,
there's Kyle. Kyle.
I know. Bill and Kevin have tried playing before, but they weren't good enough.
No,
or they gave up early. And Chris, Chris usually has a strong start and then just. I don't know.
Well, Chris works 13 hours a day, so sorry, I don't have a ton of time to put in. And I did have a strong start, but once you guys both completed Ghosts and Ghouls, it was like,
Oh, you could have done.
Yeah, I'm finding it.
I mean, I could have, but the time crunch, man, I didn't have enough time.
You know, technically, Duke, who truly beat Super Ghouls and Ghosts?
Well, there's that.
I did.
Here's the thing. I did, because you went outside of your own rules, so you broke the rules. So that doesn't count.
That should be a disqualification.
So I'm sorry, Matt. You take that entire game was completely written off the records for you.
Did I? I thought I put both screens though.
What?
So showing the first beat and then the second beat.
No, you said one. You said one
time only. Yeah.
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 But did I not show my first victory screen?
No.
I just showed
but what he's trying to say is your second victory screen nullified the first one because you're a bragger.
He's trying to. Duke is trying to compensate for a lack of, a true beat.
Here's the thing. I purposefully stopped because I said I can't beat this a second time because Matt said no, and then you come in with the second beat. That was unethical. So
yeah, you could have beat it again.
I could because it would be against the rules. I was afraid you would disqualify me and use that as I said 1 round only. Hey, I'm a rule. I play by the rules, Matt.
All right.
So you're the rebel, I guess, with the. Well, the good guys always win.
Yeah. You're right. You are right. So what? Any suggestions? I mean, I don't have a ton of Atari games. I have a few. But yeah, we're pretty much limited to Nintendo and Atari and Super Nintendo because that's all I play.
Off the top of my head, I don't have anything. But if anybody in the chat has a suggestion, but yeah, I mean any. We've played quite a few NES and even a Super Nintendo or two. So maybe going back to Atari would be fun.
Yeah. Do you have Dig Dug?
I do.
Yeah. How is that? Is that a fun game?
It's a very fun game. I don't know about the 2600 port of it. I have it on the 70. Do you have this 7800?
No, I just have the 2600.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good game for sure.
Yes,
but again, I haven't played a ton of it on the Atari. I've mainly played it on the NES and the arcade and whatnot.
Oh, okay.
But
do you guys have Mr. Do for Super Nintendo?
Mr. Do?
No.
That's like right up this kind of score alley. where you go for a high score. It's almost like a combination of Dig Dug and, well, it's kind of like Dig Dug sort of, but you guys should try that. I'm very good
Okay.
at it. That's why I'm saying I'd love for that to be part of the challenge.
Hey,
I was
Chris,
thinking
put
about
up
doing
the. Go
What's
ahead,
that?
Matt.
like a space shooter, like a Gradius or a
What
1943.
about? Do you have one of my favorite games is for the Atari 20 Vanguard. That's a really fun game. Do you have that one?
No, I only have like less than 20 Atari games, and I'm looking at them right now.
There's a guy
Yeah,
in the comments named Jason
Jason.
that he
Yeah.
used to kick your butt at Halo.
Hey,
Oh,
Jason.
J-Ro.
That's so funny. He's my brother-in-law's best friend, and he used to come over all the time. This was back in the day where we used to set up two Xboxes, and I'd run a Cat5 cable between my upstairs and my downstairs, and we would play Halo together. It was awesome. It was really good times, but we had a really good time. Every time he came over with my brother-in-law, we would play Halo together. Um, but yeah, I'm glad to see him in the chat. That's really cool. It's been a while. Yeah, I haven't seen him in forever. So, good guy. Thanks for joining. I wonder if Todd's on here.
Cubert seems like a game that would be good for you guys. You guys have the.
I've got
It's
Cubert.
good for everybody. You know,
It is good for everybody, but I'm just saying it really does lend to what your guys' strengths are, because both of you pretty much suck at Contra. So,
Hey, I beat it with no continues.
yeah, how many
that.
times? How many attempts? Come on,
Look,
first attempt right
Chris
here,
is-
went right through it. A one death run without even trying.
Chris is a
Come on.
Contra. Yeah, he's really good at Contra.
Yeah.
Oh, Mother Brain loves Cubert. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe she can play along this month or next month.
Maybe
But
Cubert.
If I have it,
even something like Asteroids or Defender or any of those.
we played
classic-
Asteroids already, and you destroyed me.
Let's
How
play it
about
again.
Space Invaders or Demon Attack? Those are really solid
both great.
Atari
Absolutely.
games. Space
Let me see what Atari
Invaders,
games.
classic.
Okay, I have. I'm
Yeah.
going to name off the Atari games here.
Here we go.
I have Asteroids, Space Invaders, Combat, Sword Quest, Wizard of War. What is this game? Oh, I would love to play Kaboom somehow.
Oh, River Raid. River Raid's great.
I don't have River Raid. Missile
What's
Command,
that?
Yard's Revenge, Night Driver, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Chopper Command, which we played Chopper Command, right?
Did
you?
I don't. Not for the
I think
for the
so.
challenge. I don't. Maybe we did.
I don't
Yeah.
remember that. Chopper Command?
No, we did because that was the either that or we played Chopper Command. That was one of the first ones because I remember.
I think Kevin played along with that one too.
I think we need
so
someone
did-
to keep
so did
track of
Q-Dog.
this. We need an official
Now that
list.
it's on the Discord.
Yeah, but I mean, we still need to have like some sort of updated
like for
list
the
every
sake
month.
of history and
Yeah.
Well,
documentation.
even if you have the list on the Discord, we can have an updated, like just add to it, just do a repost or add to the original thread to keep it going.
Yeah, because it is fun to try. It's been going for quite a while, and it is fun trying to remember every game and what order they were in because I don't have the greatest
So
memory,
we played Sequest. That was fun.
Yeah, that was fun. That was a good one. Yeah, we were going back and forth with that one. Kevin was really,
I was gonna say, I
doing
think
well with
even
that one,
Kevin
too.
played that one. Yeah.
Yeah, Kevin did play that one.
See, maybe the Atari games would get more people involved. It seemed like a lot of people played back when we were playing Atari games. Yeah, Kevin
I
loves
have
Chopper
Berserk.
Command. I thought so.
Berserk.
Berserk.
That's a
I
good
love
game.
Berserk. That's a great game. It's one of my
Yeah.
favorites.
Oh,
Berserk, I'd be up for that for sure.
So we got one vote for Berserk.
Yeah, we can do Berserk. Yeah, let's do that.
All right.
Okay. And you heard it here. It's official. Now, is that for next month? Or for starting now through next month? Is that what
Yeah,
you're
you can
gonna do,
start
Matt?
now through next month. We'll play
Okay, great.
Berserk.
Sweet. Yeah, that's a classic. In fact, I recently was playing Frenzy in the arcade, which is the sequel to Berserk. And it's fantastic. Fantastic game. It's like a amped up version of it. It never came out for the Atari. I think is Mighty Q Dog in the chat? I think Frenzy came maybe on the 5200, if I'm not mistaken. I think there's one, yeah, because the 7800 doesn't have it. I think the 5200 had Frenzy, if I'm not mistaken. But I'd love to have a port of that or something because that's a great game. I wonder if Chris from Collector Cast knows. I think I saw him in the chat. Yeah.
Yeah, he's here.
Kaboom. Kaboom was one of Eric's, because Chris mentioned Kaboom.
I love
Chris,
I don't have a copy of that. I need to. Maybe
Eric
maybe
loves
this
that game too.
maybe this will spark
Chris
my
said
Atari
Frenzy.
collecting again.
Yeah. Chris said Frenzy's
I
on
haven't-
Coleco.
I haven't
So
been
Chris, are
playing much Frenzy.
no. Well, you need to get back into it.
Yeah,
'cause
this
it's
hopefully
awesome.
this will spark. Yeah.
So Chris from Collector Cast, is Frenzy on no Atari systems at all? I thought it was on the 52. You know what I'm thinking of? The 5200 version of Berserk has the synthesized voice in it, which I love. Which the Atari version.
Yeah, but
doesn't.
who has a working controller besides you?
For the 5200?
Yeah, did you buy a working controller, or was that just a?
I don't even have a 5200. That's Eric.
I got two of them.
I don't have one.
If I can sneak one on the plane, we'll see.
Those things are big, though, man. They're massive.
I know, dude. That's what I'm saying. They would think it's a bomb for sure. I get flagged.
What is this thing? Yeah, I don't advise that these days, but yeah, that's a great choice, Matt. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Eric is in the chat. Yeah, he would.
Well, get a copy, Bill. It's like $2.
Bill,
you
can get that.
skate.
That's a very common game. Put some effort into it. Go to a show.
Dude,
Come to too many
guy,
games,
man. He won't pay up bets. He won't buy games. What is this?
You can sleep on the couch right next to Chris. It can fit two. You can come to too many games, fly in, pick up a copy of
Berserk.
Sleep
on the floor next to the couch. You can do that for sure.
Well, if he's not afraid of chickens, there's plenty of room out in the garage. But I don't know. I saw the terror in his eyes last night when he saw that chicken.
He'd fit right in.
So, all right.
$40 in Canada. Get out.
Yeah.
This guy.
Cool.
Yep. Everybody should come to Too Many Games next month. We'll
That's in Philadelphia.
Nonsense will be there. Yep.
It's gonna be awesome. Can't wait. I haven't been to a convention since MagFest a few years ago. I think was the last time we've been anywhere because of COVID and everything and just everything else. But I'm looking forward to going back to a game convention. It's been too long. So
yeah, it's been.
Chris, is there anybody else you know going to too many games? I know, like
I mean, not anybody you guys would. Well, Pam, as far as members, just Pam, as far as I know. I mean, I know some other guys, but I don't think they're known in this group.
Oh, they're all your Instagram,
I know guys. My Instagram
higher
friends.
level, yeah.
Well, I don't know if it's a higher level. This is different. It's different people.
Your real internet friends. Okay, I see how it is.
No,
just joking.
This is my other internet friends. There's a guy who he always he has a YouTube channel that's kind of fun. He finds CRTs or buys them, and then every time he gets one, he has to beat Battletoads on it. It's kind of a fun little show, and so he beats it, and then he puts a little sticker on it. It feels really old school too, like kind of like a earlier. I mean, the editing is fine. I don't mean it that way, but it just feels more like it's not about production and all that. It's just kind of about the fun of collecting, and you guys will like it. It's called Battletoads Overload. Check it out. Pretty fun.
All right.
Cool.
Yeah.
Kevin is asking what controller I'm going to use when I play Berserk. Matt, let me ask you.
Yeah.
You're the official
Okay.
rule
Question:
maker.
Are we gonna? Is it the standardized joystick, or can you use Genesis controller?
No Genesis controller.
Okay, I have to use a joystick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that's I don't have a Genesis controller.
Oh, that's. But if you had
but we
one,
also
then
want it to be equal.
uniform.
You know, if you use a different controller than the other person, some might say that's a different advantage.
A lot of people would say it. Apparently,
I would agree though. A Genesis controller is an advantage because holding a joystick is cumbersome.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
fine.
I need to know the rules. I'm a role player. I play by the rules. I don't want to break any rules. I don't want to like play the game twice or anything like Matt does and try to do a loophole or something.
That's a good question.
I need to know because yeah, I do remember that show. It's maybe Chris and I will do an episode when he comes over.
Do it like a buddy cop episode or something where.
Well, you were It's funny if Bill remembers. Bill was supposed to be my next guest. We were going to do a Airwolf. That was going to be the next episode of Stuck in the 80s. And I asked Bill if he wanted to be involved. He said, heck yeah. And it just kind of fizzled
I
away
mean,
after
in
that.
all honesty, though, that's a great place to cancel the series right before Bill's episode. That's great.
Maybe. But yeah, I
One of
don't know. I kept saying one day it might come back, but I don't know,
One of
You're being accused of being a rule exploiter, Duke.
I think he's talking to Matt. Matt's the guy that's
he's been attacking you the whole time. I think he's talking about you. Yeah.
What rule did I exploit?
Well, the controller.
That wasn't a rule.
Yeah, Bill did ruin it. Knowing that he's like when the shows would bring on the new son or the cousin or something, and they would jump the shark and they'd be ruined. That would have been Bill.
Oh, there's so many.
He'd have been like the what was it, the Brady cousins, bunch. The Brady bunch, right?
Oh yeah, the blonde-haired cousin, little kid.
Yeah, that was like
didn't
the first...
Different Strokes do that too? They brought some other kid in.
Yeah, but they rebooted the whole show because Mr. Drummond married a new woman, and he had that son that had like the He-Man haircut, the little Dutch boy haircut.
Yeah.
But then also, I even think of like shows like Married with Children did that too. They had a
different.
Yeah, they changed the dog.
Well, the Darcys, she got remarried and.
Yeah. Well, remember Three's Company? Let's go back
even back
the first guy. They changed the blonde.
Yeah, well, they did that multiple times. They changed. There was 3 different girls on there, and then also on
Fresh Prince changed the mom.
Well, yeah, and Growing Pains. They brought a kid in on the end.
Oh, they had a kid.
Yeah,
the girl.
They had a kid. Yeah. But so did okay, wait a minute. Didn't Married with Children did it too? It was a kid named Seven or something, right? I'm pretty sure I remember that last season there was something.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. Well, I
gotta rewatch that. Can you watch that anywhere streaming? I'd love to revisit Married with Children. That was such a great show.
Maybe.
I gotta check that out. That was Fox. That was back in the day when Fox was a new channel and they had that and The Simpsons. And...
Yeah, see, it was a kid. Yeah, Married with Children brought in that kid Seven, right?
Huh.
Yep.
I don't recall. I don't remember.
Yeah, that. Chachi on Happy Days. See, this is good. There's a lot of people. Yeah, the cast did hate Suzanne Summers. They tried it out with the cousin, the ditzy cousin, and that didn't quite work. And then they brought in the nurse at the end.
Chrissy,
I liked her. Terry.
Yeah.
Terry was the last one. I thought she was good.
I liked her too.
Yeah, I like Terry.
But we've talked about this in the podcast. I've always hated when they make changes in shows. It just never liked it.
See, Mother Brain remembers Seven.
Really? I don't remember
in here
7.
with some taste. And yeah, it was at the end. Some kid named Seven. Didn't last long because I think it was like the last season or last 2 seasons, or they might have did a season with them and then ignored it the next season or something.
That show's got to be so politically incorrect. I don't remember like specific jokes, but there's that's got to be fun to go back to. Yeah. So I got to see if I can find that on streaming. It'd be fun to revisit that one.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah.
Oh, here's something. It said that Married with Children might come back as an animated season with a.
I just read that, and they're all going to do the voices.
The same voices.
Yeah, the same.
Now, but doesn't what's her Christina Applegate? She's just diagnosed with MS or something.
Well, she had breast cancer a while back.
Yeah, she had breast cancer.
I thought I don't know. I thought I read something else about her. She's in
that
trouble.
was years ago, a long time ago.
No, watch. Go ahead, keep talking.
I mean the breast cancer thing. She had that years and years ago, like around the time that she was on Anchorman, I think. I think that was when she had that, but I'm not sure about the MS.
Yeah, she was she updated on her multiple sclerosis diagnosis. Yeah.
Oh wow.
This year she got MS.
Jeez.
Yeah. Yeah, Cindy was the clumsy blonde. Yeah, I agree. I think the Ropers are better than Furley. But Furley was it? But Furley, I still think Furley was good.
I like Furley, but Don
Knotts, but I mean, the Ropers was a better fit for the show.
And that was a spin-off show, too, right?
Three's Company?
Yeah,
Ropers.
they made a
Oh.
Ropers. That was the
Yeah.
first spinoff, and it didn't last. I don't even know if it
Yeah.
got past the pilot. I think it had a pilot, and that was it.
I thought it was a show, the Ropers. No.
I don't. It didn't last long, but there was a Three's the Crowd that only lasted a season.
I remember that too.
That was the Jack Tripper spinoff.
You should do a show on all one single season failed TV shows.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah,
that could be a really good episode.
There's a lot. We were just talking about one on Fandango a couple days ago. That you guys remember the show where the girl could stop time by touching her fingers together?
Yeah, what was that?
That was called. It was called. Gosh, I'm the one that remembered the name of the show on Fandango in the chat. Out of This World.
Out of This World.
I think that's one of those one season shows that it was. I remember watching that as a kid. And I really liked it. It had a good theme song and everything, but that's one that comes to mind right there. Out of This World. I think that was just one season. But yeah, that's a good idea for an episode for sure. Yeah, Mother Brain remembers that. See, the Ropers lasted a season. Put that up there, Chris. Top
yeah,
spot,
I did.
1, 2,
yeah,
3.
I saw that.
I'm sorry.
No, I did. I couldn't remember how long but it failed miserably though.
Yeah.
It wasn't a good show, and I've never seen it in syndication.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think you can make syndication. Well, yeah, Small Wonder, but that's a
Small Wonder was
different
the
thing.
robot. Wasn't that a
yeah,
robot?
That's the robot
that
Vicky. No, that's
Vicky.
not that.
I
Vicky
remember
was
Small
the
Wonder
robot.
too. Yep.
It had the chick
Yeah.
who
What a weird
became
show.
the Snapple spokesman, the mom, the pesky neighbor.
See, Small Wonder was probably a one season show as well. I can't imagine.
That was
that lasted a while.
seasons. Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, that was a syndicated show that you could only see depending on what region you're in, on which channel.
How many seasons did Alf last? I know it's probably more than one. That was pretty popular
I think
for a while.
4, maybe 4 or 5. I don't think everybody gets upset because they were going to do another series of it, and it was supposed to be like all this government stuff or whatever, but they pulled the plug at the last minute. I was just reading about this Alf thing.
Have you ever
Really?
have you gone back and watched Alf recently, or
No, doesn't hold up. I wouldn't think it would.
Really. Yeah,
Remember,
it blows my mind that was like primetime television.
I know.
Like that's what was popular. It's so weird.
Yeah, the 80s were weird. Remember the dinosaur show? I think that was in the 90s, wasn't it?
Oh, dinosaurs! that wasn't.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
puppet.
Alf
It's so annoying. The baby, not the mama.
Yeah, not the mama thing. Yeah, what was that show called? Was it called The Dinosaurs?
It's called
yeah,
Dinosaurs. Just Dinosaurs.
Yeah,
it had a really dark ending.
Yeah, they all
the
died.
asteroid came and wiped them out.
Say, is this a joke?
It was super dark. No, it was a real dark ending.
For real?
Yeah.
Get out of here. Gotta check that
Really?
out.
No, they had a real ending for it. It's super dark.
Get out of here.
No,
believe you.
dude.
I don't believe you. I'm looking it up right now.
See,
There's no way that's
look.
true.
Look it up. Wait,
The ending is that much brutal.
You want to put something on
Are you
it?
serious?
Yeah,
you
let's
serious?
bet. Loser has to shave.
Oh, that's never going to happen. I'll take your word for it. I'm not going to bore the audience looking something up on the internet like we do on the podcast. I can edit that out in the podcast. They tried to reboot Knight Rider.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I never
That
saw
was not too long. I remember that wasn't like 10 so years ago, I think.
Well, infamously, Firefly was one season because it should have been shaving. Yeah, but that's not that retro, so we can't talk about that too much.
See, look, there's Kevin. He's in on. There's video essays on it. It's traumatized.
Are you serious?
Yes.
You guys trolling me? I'm looking this up now. I can't.
Look it up.
I'm looking it up right now.
Go ahead. Waste your internet.
Dinosaur. How do you spell dinosaurs?
DINOSA.
Yeah, I got it. Dinosaurs TV show ending. There's no way that really happened. The saddest sitcom finale. You're right. The show's last scene sees early.
A kid show.
Wait a minute.
TGIF.
Yeah, that was on TGIF.
I'm pretty sure, or it was definitely in that same
Well, it was
vein.
ABC, right? ABC,
Yeah.
wasn't it? Yeah, because that's
Why is this?
Yeah,
oh my
Toy
gosh.
Galaxy is a great show. I
Oh, yeah.
really
Yeah.
like the dude.
That's a good show.
I-
Yeah.
A YouTube channel.
Yeah, it's great.
Kind of
I
changed
love
his
him.
format a
Eric
little bit. There's no
Larson.
more like stuff on there anymore. I think does he have a separate channel for that? Now he just does like deep dives on old shows.
Yeah,
properties.
I liked it when he used to do his Boba Fett update
Yeah.
video, but he doesn't
Yeah,
really do that
yeah.
no more. That was really cool.
But even just the like the toys he picks up and stuff. It was cool to
Here's a
see.
question from Kyle. Do you know what happened to the real dinosaurs, Kevin? Duke?
They're extinct.
Yeah, but do you know what happened to them?
So the theory is a meteorite hit the
Yeah.
Earth, and yeah. Why?
Well, I mean, he just didn't believe, like that. You didn't believe that this show had.
I'm looking this up now because
that was the joke.
I'm still.
I do remember that show, Kevin, and it was trip because the season ended with him defusing a bomb, and then they went. It was a cliffhanger ending. You think it was going to explode and blow up the whole town.
Oh, I love Sledgehammer.
And then the next season was a reboot. They did like a prequel season, and then it never got back to what happened.
Never heard that show. 80s?
You never heard
Early 80s?
Sledgehammer? Oh man, that was
No.
hysterical.
Yeah, it was like a parody show, kind of like basically like Naked Gun or something, but on
Yeah,
TV.
yeah.
It was really good.
Oh,
Yeah, I think that was only one season, like you said, right? You said they tried to reboot it, but
No, well, they never continued the story. In the second season, they kind of like did a prequel. Like it didn't pick up where it left off. I remember I was so disappointed as a kid because I loved Sledgehammer.
That was pretty early. That had to have been like 80. I want to guess here because I think I was in elementary school when that show
I
was
think
on.
it's like 86.
I thought it was earlier than that, but it could have been.
Could have been. No, you know what? You might be right. It might be
84.
84. It might be 84.
84-ish.
Yeah, that sounds.
yeah,
That might
84.
be right.
I would have been 3 years old, so I wasn't watching that.
Let me see. You might be right. I think it is 84 now that you say it. Shoot.
I'm still not finding this.
Recently.
How did the TV show The Dinosaurs end? In the show's final episode, Earl inadvertently causes the extinction of all dinosaurs when, at the prodding of Richfield and the corporation, he poisons all plant life? Is that what you guys are talking about?
Look, see, why am I even listening to you? Sledgehammer, 1986, 2 seasons.
What's the
dude? You know what you're talking about, dude.
what's the cover look like? Let me see what the artwork looks like.
I'm good at video games, not dates. Yeah, you don't remember that? It's a great show.
Sledgehammer.
It was funny, man. It was real funny.
Yeah.
LeVar Burton?
Yeah, see, look, he got it exactly.
All right. I'm good at video games, not dates.
2 seasons. Uh-huh.
You want to have a beat off about dates? I'll lose.
Yeah. Well, you'll also lose if we have a challenge like we did. Remember our challenge? Our trivia challenge?
Yeah, because you put all this effort into like these like questions that were all snagging me up, and like I just was like, yeah, you're like the Duke of
I'm like the Duke of retro nonsense trivia. We did beat the Duke once. This guy won.
Yeah.
Oh, I beat him once before.
Well, no, on the trivia on the show.
What game did you beat me at again, Matt?
It was the what was it? Yeah, it was Batman, Double Dragon 2.
Didn't play it. Go ahead.
Yeah, I know. What
are you saying? You lost because you didn't play? What are you trying to say here?
No, I'm just stating the facts. I never
I
didn't play.
So you chickened.
Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Did you beat all 4 of those games?
Yeah, I beat them all. Yeah,
okay.
In like a weekend.
That's Batman. That's a tough one, man. I did start playing that, man. That's always been a tough game. That Joker. I remember that.
Batman was actually probably harder than Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
I didn't think Dr. Jekyll
Chris
was hard.
Once you know how to.
First time I ever played
you can sit down and. That's the same with me. The first night I played it, like to beat it, I did it.
I mean, it's just it's unlimited continues. Now, if it was a no death run or something, for sure it'd be a tougher game. But
you have to, if you know how to play the game, that helps a bunch.
Well, right. The fact that you got to get as far one way, you keep trying to get as further as you can, no matter which.
And that last level is a pain in the ass.
I have that game thanks to
Especially-
Chris. He sent that to me.
Yeah,
it's
someone
good.
ruined the what was it? Your Christmas
I know.
present. I send this guy a
Oh
Christmas
my
present. I
gosh.
wrap it up. I
Oh.
tell him, hey, don't open the one thing. It's a Christmas present. What happens in a week? Hey, man, thanks for this game you sent me. Oh, okay.
Chris, I think you were mad. You were like, couldn't you tell it was all wrapped up? I was like,
I really
was
wasn't
just-
mad. I was just like, dude,
Well,
you're
I
like,
felt bad. I was
no.
stupid.
Don't feel bad. I was just happy.
Ask Mother Brain. I was embarrassed. I was like, oh,
Well,
Chris gave me
that
this
makes me
nice
feel better that
gift.
you're
And
embarrassed. But
I was.
I wasn't mad at you though. Not at
It was
all.
one of those deals where, it's at the dinner table. There's this package. I just start opening up, not even paying
He's
attention.
the
I'm just
kid
looking
who's
through it.
sneaking into the parents' room, getting
Well,
under
that
the
too.
bed, opening the package a little bit.
That too. I was excited. But thank you.
Yeah. Did you ever play? You never even played it.
No, I
play
did.
it? Oh,
No, I
and you
did.
beat it?
Yeah. No.
Oh, dude. Come on.
I
Join
mean-
the club. Jump on in.
Well, if it's that easy, I guess I missed my opportunity for that 1 month. It's true. Say Mother Brain can.
I got that ending. The good ending.
Yeah, same here.
First time, good ending right here. So there you go. I got visual evidence of it.
So
You,
what do
Matt?
you got to do to get the true?
Yeah, it's on the Discord.
That's right. It is true. Yeah. I don't know. I forget what I did, but you got to beat it a certain way, and then you, I don't know, you stop the wedding, or you go to the wedding, or I don't know. I forget now.
Yeah, once
It's been a few years.
the last level, you let Hyde catch up,
Yeah.
and once he gets to that where Dr. Jekyll will be on the ground with the barrels, Hyde is up top, and you're on the rooftops. And since you're on the roof, I guess you don't get struck by the lightning, and you can pass your self on the bottom, and then you have there's a boss fight, and then the wedding is different.
Yep.
Cool. All right. Well, we ready to end this?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, there's a basketball game on. I know you guys don't
okay.
do the
I
sports,
understand.
but you know.
Oh, it's playoff?
Sports.
Yeah, Golden State and Denver. I mean Dallas. I mean, got the Mavericks.
Well, I'm super excited that Berserk is our next game because that's going to be fun. Now we can't tie with that because that's a score. Unlikely that we'll tie. So there won't be a beat off next month, but I'm looking forward to playing you in Berserk. Now, do you have a lot of experience with that game, Matt, at all?
No, not at all.
Okay, so you never played Berserk? You never had an Atari, right? Growing up?
No, well, no, I didn't. Well, that was the first
Okay.
system I played as a kid. Oh, nice.
No, he just asked for VHS. That's the only thing that was within hand's reach. I don't know why it is, but
That was the first console I ever played, and the first game I ever remember playing was Pitfall. And but I had neighbors who had an Atari, and I played there. But I never owned an Atari until I was much older, and I had cousins who had one that I would play at their house every once in a while. But
Gotcha.
I think I played Berserk. I've seen gameplay of it before, but I played it maybe once or twice. Once I got it to make sure it was working.
Yeah, it's a simple game. Just shoot robots, don't touch the walls,
Yeah.
move on to the next screen. But it's fun. It's good for a high score challenge. So looking forward to that. Well, I'll call this a success because everything worked. The internet worked. The chat's working. So I hope everybody was entertained to some degree. I was. It was fun.
Yeah, I had. It was a blast. It's
Yeah,
unfortunate that it didn't win, but what are you gonna do?
Well, what'd you expect? I mean,
Well, I expected to win, dude.
really?
Yeah.
Not sure why you would expect
hey,
that.
he had you sweating though. You should have saw you, man. Boy,
I
go back and
was.
watch that
I
replay.
don't want to watch. I'm sure it was weird looking, but yeah. Best beat all day. Well, he's watched multiple apparently. Well, thanks again, everybody, for joining the chat. And Chris, we got to record an episode, I guess, right? I don't know what's going on here. It's
Yeah, I don't know.
22nd.
We gotta figure something out. I know. We're in trouble.
This whole
Oh,
debacle flustered and distracted me for the month, but we'll look for one soon. So we'll get on recording and get it lined up soon. I guess we're still doing 1991 year
Yeah.
review, whatever we call it.
Sure.
So, all right, everyone. Have a good night, and thanks again for chatting and watching and joining and everything else. And I guess we'll see you next time, if there is a next time. See ya.
Later.
Oops.